Madeline here, and thank you so much for joining me back on the channel. It's so great for you to be here. So I'm back from Utah. It sucks, I really miss it already. I just had so much fun on that adventure, and if you want to catch up with the absolute shenanigans that we got up to on some of the courses, check out my Utah vlog series starting from episode 1 just at the link up here. But today we are going to go over my 2025 trad bow hunting setup. Yes, you heard it here. I am bow hunting finally in 2025 this season, and I am so excited about it. I can't wait to tell you about my setup and just to be able to document this bow hunt. So on that note, so you're probably wondering, are you going to put the bow hunt on your channel? So yes and no, it is being filmed. However, it's not actually going on my channel. It is being filmed as part of a special feature film with the Push Archery, and so I'm just so excited about it. It's just going to be such a great film. You're going to love it. Hopefully it's going to be just super impactful about my story from my perspective about going out of the box onto a trad bow hunt. And if you see the video just up here of the Push's time during their visit to London at 21:40, you can see the trailer for this new film. It is epic. Please go check it out after this video. So yeah, it's true. I am going on my very first bow hunt. Crazy, right? I've never gone bow hunting before, so this is just going to be a super amazing experience, super amazing adventure, and I'm really nervous, but at the same time I'm like really looking forward to it, and I'm just looking forward to just being back in the USA again. Oh, I can't wait to be back. Just experiencing like the wildlife, the fresh air, the mountains again is just gonna be incredible. I cannot wait to be back there. You know, I've only been away from Utah for like a few weeks and I just miss it so much already. So yeah, so on that note, yes, it is my first ever bow hunt. I'm a complete newbie when it comes to bow hunting. I feel like I'm someone who's read the theory, like the theory book, but never actually had the chance to put in practice, and that'll be explained a little bit more in the feature film on the Push. But I just wanted to kind of make it clear that yes, I'm new to bow hunting. I am an open book to like different advice and stuff, and I 100% appreciate that a lot of you are gonna watch this video and you're gonna have your opinions on my gear, and you're gonna wanna give me loads of advice from left, right and center about what I should do, what I should use, what broadhead I should use and stuff like that, and that is super appreciated. However, I am already in the process of being advised by some really experienced bow hunters, coaches on my form, my mental game, my equipment, and so I have got it all together, and we are pretty confident that my setup will get the job done regardless of whether it's similar to someone else's setup or anything like that. So I super appreciate advice, but I am already getting lots of good advice, and so I don't want to take like advice from left, right and center from too many sources. I just want to stick to what I've been told by this small group of bow hunters behind me, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead with it, and I'm super confident that it's gonna be the right setup. Coming up on the channel, I went to Colorado after Utah, and so coming soon I'm gonna be posting up some videos of what I got up to in Colorado, so that's something to look forward to. So without further ado, we are going to go through my 2025 bow hunting tree stand setup for Pennsylvania. I'm so excited to show you, so come with me and we're going to take a look. my Black Widow PCH. It is just so beautiful. It is a completely custom bow, and that is just the first thing I love about it, is that this bow is mine, it's unique, and it is only mine. There is no other Black Widow like this one, and that just makes it so special as a bow to me. Like words cannot describe. It is just an incredible feeling to have like a custom bow that is made for you with my name on it. It's just and I did do an unboxing video, and you can have a look at the unboxing video. Do check that out as well afterwards, where you get to see me unbox and put together this bow for the very first time. Now, I do apologize for the constant starting of these videos. The airplanes around here, the air traffic, the noise is just unbearable. It just doesn't sound great on camera. So yeah, the first thing people ask about is, what wood is it? So this is a Bacardi wood riser. I just love like the texture that Bacardi has, with Osage accents. So you can see you got the black signature Black Widow line, and then we've got Osage trim around that line, and then you can see the Osage goes through the limbs as well. So they just all matches together, and yeah, this color is just it's just absolutely wonderful. It's just a complete work of art. I love it so much. Just like the Osage highlights just really pop out. Like that's the thing, like people notice at first. They're like, ooh, Osage. So yeah, you gotta make it beautiful if you get a Black Widow. Yeah, so that is the riser, and then we've got the antler bolts on there as well. These are heavier than I thought, so they're super cool, the antler bolts. And then I got the cooling grip with a solid grip trigger, and then my rest is a springy rest. I really like the springy rest. It just adds that bit of like forgiveness to your arrows. And then what holds the springy in is the Wengard springy rest adapter, and it just keeps the profile of the bow look like super flat. It's just really nice looking. So yeah, I ended up going for that one. And you can see on the bottom of the riser slash limb, we got my name on it and then the details there. So it is 41 pounds at 28 inches, which is my draw length. And then yeah, you can see my name on there, for Madeline Hammond, precision crafted by Black Widow for Madeline Hammond. So that just shows that it's mine, right? So just have your name on the bow is just, oh, it's just so special. Yeah. And then we get onto the limbs. So the limbs are carbon. It's a recurve. So the limbs are carbon with, as I mentioned before, Osage trim lines. They are conventional shapes, which I'm really liking, like conventional shapes limbs now. I'm just really into them. Like I have had like Yuccas in the past, but these are just like super smooth and forgiving. And yeah, the Black Widow is just super smooth. Like it's amazing. It just shoots so well. I found it likes a low grip. Like I've experimented a lot, especially over the summer, with how this bow likes to be shot, whether it likes a high grip, mid grip, low grip. It likes a sort of mid to low kind of grip. And I've been experimenting with the tiller, so shooting it from just like a 1/2 inch fixed crawl to see if I can get my point of aim shorter. However, I just found that going back up to the nock just gave me that better arrow flight, just the way it's like tillered and things. So yeah, so I've been super experimenting with how like best to shoot this bow. Then for our string, we've got a mountain muffler string. So it is a Flemish twist. and it is like this beautiful like yellow color, of course, to match with the Osage that we have on the bow and the limbs, and I just think it just matches super well. And it is a mountain muffler string, so you've got like the mountain mufflers here, and the loudest part on a recurve is where the string slaps the limb here, where the limb touches the string. And so this mountain muffler here just kind of helps to muffle that, to silence that sound. And then we've got the woolly mountain muff balls on here, and then we've got the signature Black Widow silencers on there as well that come with the bow. And I bought some more of those silencers at Utah as well. And then we've got BCY Power Grip serving on there, and then we've got BCY 3D knock points on there as well. Nice visible knock points, and again as well, they're yellow just to kind of go with the theme, because we've got to make it look beautiful, right? And then on the string, I'm using a Yoast brass barebow tab in size small. I just find this tab is just super well-rounded, so I can use it for multiple bows, and it's got a good bit of weight to it, and it's just a super good tab. A lot of people use it, so tab I highly recommend. And then for our quiver system, we are running the Black Widow signature Selway quiver on there. So it's like a plastic hood, a classic looking hood with the Black Widow logo on there as well. And then it's a slide on, so it just slides on nicely to the limbs. I like a slide on because I believe it acts as like an extra like limb silencer. Like, you know how like compound bows have like the rubber on the limbs? I feel like this is kind of like that, so it just adds a little bit of dampening to the limbs as well. And then you see the bottom part as well. And then for my arrows, we are running the Eastern Axis 600 spine arrows. Now, I originally started with a 500 spine, but I found just at 41 pounds of my draw length, we found that my 500s were just acting a little bit too stiff. That I was getting a few like lefts when I shouldn't have done, and getting a little bit of like bouncing off the springy. So at RMS Gear, we tested out different lengths of a 600 spine, and so we found that a 30-inch 600 spine just bare shafted perfectly out of this bow, like straight down the middle, perfect. So yeah, so we went with a Eastern Axis 30-inch 600 spine. So at the business end of this arrow, I am running an FX Archery 150 grain point with an FX Archery 15 grain collar, and then I'm running the Safari Tough, you can't see it in here, but the Safari Tough 100 grain brass hit insert. And the tolerances on these components is just amazing. Like, I weighed it on the scale, and it ended up weighing in at 265.3 grains, so just 0.3 grains out. And the insert and the point themselves was 250.1, so like the tolerances on these components is just super high quality. It's wow, it's incredible. So at the tail end of the arrows, we are running just like a standard white wrap that I cut to 5.5 inches. These are from Arrow Socks in the UK. The reason why I use these ones because they're pretty good wraps. The color is white, so it makes it super visible. It's like a golf ball going through the air. And in the UK, we have to have our name on our arrows. So with Arrow Socks, you're able to put your name on your arrows. And then also I get a little message on my arrows as well with the name. And this one says, "Get loud in your head." So I'm a big fan of Shot IQ. It's a course I highly recommend. It's by Joel Turner. Just watch Bodie Turner and you'll see. It's just so effective at controlling your mental process through your shot. And so yeah, it just says get loud in your head as almost like a little reminder, or to when the situations get tough. Let's say if I am in front of a deer, just to kind of remind myself, hey, get loud in your head, reach down in that toolbox and, you know, pull out the tools and work for your shot process. So that's the little message I got on there. We have for nocks, AAE IP nocks. I really like this nock because it's like quite a short nock. It's a good fit, and they come in different colors and they're not too expensive as well. Really consistent nock. I haven't had any that are just a bit weird and gone loose, where I have done with other nocks. Again, that's white to go with the rest of the back end of the arrow to add to that golf ball effect. And then for my fletchings, I'm running a 4-fletch AAE trad vane for 3 inches. And I run these because, again, that golf ball effect, it also means I can have a shorter fletching and have 4 of them, and I've got the same surface area as if I had 3 4-inch fletches. And in studies found by Cody Greenwood on the Trad Lab series, he found that a 4-fletch arrow with short vanes of feathers flew the best in things like crosswinds, sound wise, bow clearance, and just arrow correction as well. So that is something I highly recommend that you do. So that is the tail end of the arrow. Alright, so now is the big one that people have probably been waiting for, is what am I running up front in terms of broadheads, the business end, right? The end that's going to do the damage. So I'm sticking with 150 grains up front, and I'll be shooting a 150 grain 3-blade RMS Gear cutthroat broadhead. After spending time with Tom Clum in Colorado, I just felt like it's such an honor to use his broadheads that he and his team designed. And so yeah, they're like a convex shape 3-blade broadhead, super sharp. And the idea of the convex shape is that they can go through multiple animals, because that kind of convex shape keeps its edge and it just keeps that point nice and durable and sharp, and the tip's less likely to bend on it. So, but don't take my word for it, you know, give RMS Gear a call, talk to them about the broadheads. They're going to be expert at broadheads. I am not the expert at broadheads, okay? Like I said, I've never bow hunted before, so I'm just taking the advice from the professionals, and go ask them about the broadheads, because I don't want to get into that debate. But that's all I'm going to be running. So I'm either going to be running that, or maybe like a VPA 3-blade, but most likely I'm going to be running the cutthroat 3-blade broadhead. Alrighty, so that is the little rundown go over of my 2025 whitetail bow hunting setup. Like I said, I'm super excited to be able to use this unique Black Widow to me on this bow hunt. Yeah, I'm just super excited. Okay, it's gonna be my first experience. I hope you can all remember your own first experience. And I'm just super honored. I'm just super thankful to be able to do this. Yeah, oh, it's just gonna be awesome. What an adventure coming up, right? So yeah, I fly out in October, and yeah, gonna be hopping in that tree stand, so it's gonna be super exciting. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me and listening to me go on about my bow hunting setup. I never thought I'd be doing like a bow hunting setup video. Never thought I'd end up doing that. So it's just such an honor Thank you to everyone that's just helped me put this together. Thank you to Black Widow for creating this bow. And yeah, so wish me luck. I will let you guys know what happens, but remember, the video of this bow hunt will feature on the Push as a feature-length film. So don't look here for the bow hunt, look on the Push website, but I will let you guys know when it is available to view. It's just going to be such an impactful film, and I hope to take you guys on a journey with me on that one. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.